Alrighty, just bear with me, guys. I am outside on break trying to do this video because I cannot constantly be in a set surrounding with a whack background. It just needs to be more realistic, more what my real life is about. I'm at work, I'm a working mom of twins, with a husband, a family. Like, I can't necessarily get like a set 30 minutes just sit down and be able to record. So, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. Happy New Year again. This video is going to be regarding my due date. As my previously mentioned videos said, my due date was August 21st. I was not a fan of the due date, only because I don't like odd numbers. But God was in my favor. My last high-risk appointment with my maternal fetal medicine doctor was set for August 14th. And my high-risk doctor was the one who would be giving the final say as far as delivery goes. So everything was already set in stone, which was good to go. I went to that appointment. Of course, I had brought everything with me as far as like hospital stay. Remember, I was in the hospital for 6 weeks in the antepartum department due to an incompetent service, so I had everything with me. And so I went to that appointment with my little suitcase ready to go just in case. And honestly, by that point I was 34 weeks and 6 days. Yes, 34 weeks and 6 days. Right? 34 weeks, 6 days? Yeah, 34 weeks and 6 days. My husband and I got to the appointment, and I just was in pain. Not just because of the appointment or that specific day, but just my body was killing me. Everything ached. I could not sleep. There was just no position I could sleep in without one of the girls being extremely annoyed with me and letting it be known. Baby A has always been head down right there low on my cervix. And baby B was, I think, was she breached at this point still? I don't remember because she's a little mover, and she is as to this day. But I believe she was, actually she was breached at the beginning of the appointment, and then by the end of the appointment she had flipped, which was surprising to me, but I still had a C-section scheduled. I just felt like it was best. I went into it knowing that I was comfortable with a C-section, and then once I knew I was having twins, I just automatically knew that's what was going to happen. So we went into the appointment, and my MFM saw me, and he was just so happy that I had reached that point, that I was able to be delivered well past 30 weeks, well past 28 weeks, and definitely past 24 weeks, because we were concerned when I got admitted at 23. So seeing me, he could tell that I physically couldn't do it anymore, and we did our ultrasound. We did the transvaginal ultrasound, the abdominal ultrasounds, everything like that, and I could see the concern as regarding to the weight and size of the twins. They were measuring about 2 to 3 weeks behind, which was okay because they are twins. They're sharing, one belly. They can only grow but so big, and I have a very small frame. I'm only 5 feet flat, no more nor less. And the babies had just hit 4 pounds each. And of course, it's all approximate. All these measurements are approximate. So he felt as though, there was a slight concern for IUGR, intrauterine growth restriction. He didn't vocally say it, but because I have access to all of my notes through the patient portal, I did see that while I was in the hospital. That was a concern that they had noted. And I guess, for insurance purposes, that's important to do in order to justify my reason for being, admitted to the hospital for such an extended amount of time. So with that being said, he stepped out, came back in, and let us know that he was moving up my due date. And we were going to deliver these babies in 3 days. I wasn't shocked. I was kind of like, okay. I'm grateful because I really could not go on any further. Like physically, I just could not do it anymore. I had given the girls my eviction notice once I hit 28 weeks. I was like, here's your 60-day notice. Feel free to leave whenever you want. It had been such a difficult pregnancy, a pregnancy I'm extremely grateful for, but it's such a difficult pregnancy that I was honestly ready for delivery. I know as far as my husband goes, he was kind of like, whoa, like we really thought we had like that following weekend, like the weekend of the 19th, 20, like the 18th, 19th, 20th to like do our final preparations for the nursery, which I will be posting a video about that. Just setting up, just the last few things. I don't remember if the packing plane was set up just yet. It probably was set up at that point, but I don't recall. And just, final preparations. Ironically, we ended up, sorry, I just got text messages. Ironically, we just got a new car. We got a new vehicle. We traded my vehicle in. I had a mid-sized sedan, Kia Optima, and we got a larger vehicle, a Dodge Durango. We had literally just got it that Saturday. And I'll do a video on that as well. Just a review. Nothing sponsored or anything, just my opinion on our reasons for getting a new car and how do we feel about it, things of that nature. So I owe you guys 2 videos. A nursery tour and also a Dodge tour, or having a larger vehicle for twins. So I'm grateful that we had that. We had all our car seats. We had all of the necessities. We just needed to get things settled. And I was fully aware that the girls would more than likely be in the NICU for at least a couple of days due to the fact that their size, they were only an estimated 4 pounds on the ultrasound, and all babies lose weight, or at least most of them do. They lose a small percentage, so that would put them under the 4 pound mark. So I knew that they would be in the NICU for a decent amount of time. So I knew they weren't going to be coming home right away. So the doctor said, he gave us the word. He said he would contact my OBGYN, call her or text her or let her know that we were moving the date up to that Thursday. We walked out. We were happy. We were, I wasn't nervous, but I was just like, oh snap, it's too real right now. And sorry about the background noise. That is a FedEx truck that's pulling up to the building at work. So with that being said, we went ahead and I think we went to my mother-in-law. I don't recall if I went to my parents' house, but we did speak with only immediate family, very limited friends. Like I don't even, maybe I know the girl's godmother, but very limited people. We told them. I think maybe a handful of people knew the actual date, as far as like the original date of the 21st. But as far as, only a handful. I was saying late August. Pretty much the whole pregnancy, late August. So a handful of people knew about the actual date of the 21st, and then just even smaller amount of people knew about the date as far as being moved up. So we were so happy. We were happy. We felt like, oh my gosh, this is what we've been waiting for. It's been so long. I believe August 14th, which was a year ago. I could be wrong. I could be plus or minus 1 or 2 days. That was when I was supposed to do, I think it could have been the 13th. I was supposed to do an IUI, and it was actually my final IUI, and that IUI was unsuccessful. My follicles weren't growing right. I had to get more medication. It was just, it hurt. It hurt so bad. And to be able to fast forward, and this was 2017, to be able to fast forward to 2018, it felt like a drag. So when I say fast forward, it doesn't mean like in a blink of an eye. But to be able to say a year later I was about to give birth, it was amazing. And so with my C-section date being moved up, I ended up getting my delivery with, I don't want to say my favorite doctor because I have two, like, they're like neck and neck at the, like, I love my OBGYN. I love all the doctors there. I have a top two. And my top two kind of are like, they're so neck and neck how much I love them. They're amazing. So I had let's say I had option A and option B. I take it back. They're both amazing, but I was happy to know that who would deliver me, I was very happy about. I'll just put it that way. Either way, like, both doctors are amazing, but I was really happy to know that what my doctor ended up delivering me. God, I love them both. Jeez, I feel bad. Like, I feel bad for the way it's coming out because I love them both in different ways. That's what it is. Like, in different ways. And she was actually pregnant herself at that point. I think she was about a month behind me when she delivered me. So I'll be doing another video about that. God, I owe you guys too many videos. Nursery tour, I owe you. The car tour. And then, of course, the main thing I know a lot of people are waiting to know about would be the birth story. I don't know if I'll be inputting like actual footage from the delivery. There are a few that we were able to capture. The delivery team in the OR was amazing. So they were able to capture some footage for us, but I don't know if I'm going to upload that. I do struggle when it comes to YouTube as far as like how much I put out there. So please, just, I don't say bear with me, but just understand, like, I do like to have a little bit of a balance as far as like how much information and how much of my personal life I put, and as far as my children. So anywho, I'm so glad I was able to do 3 videos in the last week, I think, which is like, yay me. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget, I do have a Q&A. I need questions, everyone. I need questions to answer for you guys, so I can post that too. That's another video. That's 4 videos that I owe you in the next coming weeks or coming days. So like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Confessions of an Aspiring Mom. Follow me on Facebook. I am active on Facebook again as far as that page. And I just added Twitter, which I only use in my personal life like twice a year maybe. But for you guys, I decided to I'll go ahead and add Twitter. So Confessions of an Aspiring Mom at @aspiring_mommy. All right. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.